Real steel knife and swords I've made through the years. These are some of my oldest swords. These are very simply made. They are a single strip of metal. I find these on pieces of metal everywhere, mostly in parking lots. I believe they are from windshield wiper blades. The handguards are pieces of metal or paper clips, and the handles are wrapped with plastic string. I started making these way back in my teens. I would find these strips of metal along the roads and in parking lots, and then I would find a piece of metal to make the handle out of. This one I used for my 8-inch Mego figures. You've seen this one before. This is my ninja sword with a hidden blade. Problem I find with making metal swords is that they are sharp and pointy. So if you have your action figure sitting up on a shelf with the blade in his hand and he falls on you, more than likely you're going to get poked. But they're still fun to make. The blade actually holds the hidden blade inside, so it took me a little bit for it to get in there. This one I used a paper clip I just wrapped around the blade. Made a little spiral design with it. I can't remember what these are called, but it was like a little metal stud, and I cut off the pieces that you would push it through a fabric to hold on, and made a handguard out of it. This one is made out of another strip of metal. I don't think it's windshield wiper blades metal. These I actually made for my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The ones I got in the 80s. I got tired of their plastic weapons, so I made them metal weapons. So Leonardo had 2 of these swords. Can't remember where the other one came from. I replaced all my Ninja Turtles weapons with metal or wood. This one's pretty small. I like it though. There was a time when I had a shop full of tools that I could use. I got this kit. This was a kitchen knife. I grind it down and got a little carried away with the Dremel. Kind of reminds me of an orc sword. I wrapped the handle with black or brown wax string. This one was a butter knife. Kind of looks like a butterfly sword now. The handle, or the handguard, is a piece of brass. And the handle is a peg-style clothespin that I drilled a hole into and pushed the tang into. This one was also a butter knife. The hand guard is a spoon handle from a spoon. I think I just wrapped the handle with string, and I think it's like a metal wire. This one is my favorite one. I really grind this one down. It was a rather large knife, and I ground it down to this. The handguard is made from a decorative spoon handle. The handle, I actually used the pin method. It is where you drill holes through the wood and metal and pin the handle on. Then you just sand it down. Then the scabbards made the same way that I make my scabbards today. But it started out as a larger block of wood with a lot of sanding. I did these recently, and I'll show you some behind-the-scene pictures in a little bit. These are flattened nails. You pretty much just get a anvil or a surface like a vise and pound nails flat, sand and grind the edges, and then I just wrap the string with wax string, or wrap the handles with wax string. I made this one a scabbard for it, or a sheath for it. This one I like the shape. This one turned out the same way, kind of like a hook knife. This one was a little bit larger nail. I just sanded down. This one I did something different with the handle. Give it a little decorative lanyard. And this one's just wrapped with a leather wrapped handle. This one I wrapped with a clear. This is how I started making them, with a hammer and anvil and a couple of nails. I think I was also going to use the hanger, but I decided not to. After a lot of pounding, I ended up with these. I found this old paring knife. I figured I'd use it too. Use my Dremel and refine the shape a little bit. After refining the shape a little bit with my Dremel, I brought them inside and used a metal file to further refine the edges. Then I used string to wrap the handles and finish them up. When I was done, I ended up with several knives. These are just kind of rustic blades that I could use for maybe bad guys or whatever. These are some size I actually made for my Ninja Turtles, Raphael. They're pretty much the flat metal windshield wiper blades and some bronze for the handles. The handles are also hand guards. This is a knife that I made by grinding down. It was probably another kitchen knife. Trying to make a survival knife looking thing. This was a part of some weapons that I made for Warrior Dude. He had 2 of these. I apparently only have 1 left. These are punch outs for like a electrical box. I like the shape of them, so I thought they'd make cool weapons, kind of like a crescent moon shaped weapon. I think they look cool. I need to find more of these. These are probably the oldest ones I have. I made these in high school with the lost wax process. It's where you create something in wax, then you cast it or put it in a plaster Paris thing and melt the wax out, then pour molten metal into it, and it becomes these. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the metal weapons I've made in the past. I'll probably make more of these in the future. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Please remember, if you're not subscribed, to please subscribe, like, share this video, and always remember to collect, inspire, and create. Thank you.